What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kamikazevondoom here with another Division vendor reset video. Now this is going to be your weekly reset for October the 5th through October 12th. Now if you guys are new to this channel and enjoy these videos, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, and I will keep bringing you guys more content. Now let's get into this. So this vendor reset is going to be quite large. There's a number of items I'm going to show you guys, and then we'll go ahead and talk about each of them. But right now we are in the base of ops, in the terminal, at the special equipment vendor, and at the special equipment vendor there are some Savage gloves. Now these Savage gloves are gear score 277 with armor 989. That is both pretty high up there, close to maxed out. Remember, the armor only goes up to 1001 and the gear score only goes up to 286. Now these Savage gloves are particularly nice because they are assault rifle damage, crit chance, and crit damage. Basically, these are the god-rolled Savage gloves for assault rifles. So the only thing you have to do here is re-roll the stamina. You can either have higher stamina or roll it firearms. Optimize it a couple times, max it out, and have a good day. So we're actually going to stay in the base of ops. We're going to go upstairs to the advanced weapon vendor. So, I hope you guys are still enjoying 1.8.3. Remember, the beta should be coming out soon, so just stick it out there with us. I'll bring you guys some content on the Division 2. But anyways, we're at the advanced weapon vendor, and down here, I believe it is a Super 90. Yep. Responsive, talented, predatory. What I would do is I would re-roll talented for deadly, and then have responsive, deadly, predatory. This is rolled at 279. Just like the Savage gloves, the max gear score goes up to 286. So it's pretty high up there. A couple rolls and it'll be maxed out. But remember, just re-roll the talented for deadly, have deadly, responsive, predatory, and then every time you get that kill, you regenerate 35% your health. The next weapon at the advanced weapon vendor is the MG5. This one is a relatively low score at 262, but the talents: destructive, predatory, competent. Now you can take this and re-roll it a bunch of different ways. However, I would keep competent in the final slot. Therefore, it is always unlocked for you, no matter what your build is. Remember, competent, your weapon damage is increased by 10% for 15 seconds every time you use a skill. And then you have the predatory for the health regen, and you also have destructive, which is armor damage. Now you can either roll off destructive or predatory, whichever way you're feeling. Me personally, what would I do? I would probably re-roll predatory for deadly, or deadly, destructive, competent. Yeah, I would do a deadly, destructive, competent. But that's just me. Anyways, and last stop in the base of ops is going to be at the front, at the OG weapon vendor. This MFer right here. So, what this guy is selling is a extended mag. 118 on the mag size, 4 on the crit damage, and 5 on the rate of fire. If you do not have a decent extended mag, then pick this one up. It is maxed out on the crit damage, it is near max on the mag size, and it is near max on the rate of fire. It's not a god rolled, it's not completely maxed out, but it is a great start. But that is it for the base of ops. Our next stop is going to be Camp Hudson.
a level B protective suit with an exposed NIOSH approved pressure demand.
Alright, now that we are at Camp Hudson, we are going to run all the way down. Here we go, to the gear vendor. Now this gear vendor is selling another pair of Savage gloves. Now this is aimed for marksman rifle, so it's rolled firearms. It has health on kill, marksman rifle damage, and crit hit chance. Now there are two different ways you can do this. So you can either keep it the way it is, re-roll the firearms, try to get it higher up, and then just optimize it once and have all maxed out attributes. Or you could re-roll either health on kill for critical hit damage, or if you're running a certain build that you don't need crit hit chance, you can re-roll the crit hit chance for crit hit damage, keep the health on kill and the marksman rifle damage, and then you're just going to have to optimize the firearms. But either way, this is a good pickup. It's going to take a little bit to upgrade it, but well worth it. Let's see. Our next stop. Our next stop is going to be at the Cavern. Is it this one? There we go. It's just right of the base of ops, so diagonal and right. Now at the Cavern, there's going to be a performance mod. It's actually pretty common with vendor resets, but because it's maxed out, I'm going to cover it. So let's see. Come on, load up. Alright, we are at the Cavern. And this lovely gentleman is selling a maxed out pulse crit hit chance mod. It's at 2%. If you need a nice pulse, or you just want your pulse to have a little bit more oomph in the crit hit chance department, definitely pick up this mod. It is a must-have for those situations. And our last stop I'm going to fast travel to for today is going to be Wolves' Den. Okay. So now that we are at Wolves' Den, come on, bro. There's actually two things in here. There's a lightweight M4, ladies and gentlemen. Ha! Lightweight M4. Now this one's rolled kind of low at 268. However, it has unforgiving and competent. I actually bought this already. And I am going to reroll focus for deadly. It's going to be deadly, unforgiving, competent. Great, great pickup. Yes, you do have to optimize it a few times, but this is a great lightweight M4 to have. And also at the Wolves' Den, you have a decent small grip. If you guys have seen any of my build videos, you know I run a small grip on all of my weapons. And it has 19 on the crit damage. However, this one for sale at the Wolves' Den has 18 on the crit damage, 4.5 on the reload speed, and 2.5 on the stability. Now, the reload speed is not maxed out, and the crit damage is one away from being maxed out, but it is still a great small grip to have if you don't have a 19 crit hit damage small grip. Now that is going to finish my walk around for this weekly vendor reset. Now the rest of these are in my inventory. So what I'll do is I'll show you where they are, and then I will show you what to pick up. So from Wolves' Den, I would want you guys to fast travel to the ward. Now the ward is right above Warrengate Power Plant. Now, at the ward, they are selling a refreshed mask. It's going to be this one. I bought it just so I don't have to show you guys when I fast travel. Now, this refreshed mask is rolled electronics, it has crit hit chance and damage to elites. Now if you know me and you know my hexo builds, you know that I run crit hit damage or crit hit chance and damage to elites. So what I would recommend you do is reroll the electronics off and either put firearms or stamina. And the armor is low, so you will have to optimize it, but if you do not have a refreshed mask, definitely pick this one up. All you have to do is optimize it once and you'll max out the crit chance. So just reroll the electronics and then optimize it for that armor. So that is at the ward. So after you're done with the ward, you'd go up just a little bit north to Southpaw. Now Southpaw has an electronics mod right here. It's a 265, so it's 2 away from max, but it has 3100 health, which is pretty good. So if you're looking for electronics mod with health and you don't have one, this is a decent one to pick up. So I definitely, check it out. And that is at Southpaw. Now next is the Firewall, which I believe is right here. Yep. The Firewall is just diagonal of General Assembly. So the Firewall is selling a Relentless backpack. Now this Relentless backpack is already rolled electronics. The major attribute is already skill power, and it has burn resistance. So you can either re-roll the burn resistance off, or you can either make the electronics higher or the skill power higher. But either way, the talent Relentless, that's 5% of your damage dealt by skills, is returned in healing. So you're going to want the electronics and you're going to want the skill power. So what I would recommend is probably either keep the resistance and just optimize it, or re-roll for ammo capacity. And that's from all of your safe houses. So next are our DZs, and first one is East 58th. Now East 58th has a specialized backpack. Now this specialized backpack is a pretty high armor rolled. The gear score is only low because of the electronics. But what I would do is I would roll off the electronics for firearms or stamina, keep the critical hit chance and the ammo capacity, and then just optimize it. This is a great backpack to pick up, really high armor, so just roll off that electronics and it'll take one optimization to max it out. That's at East 58th. Now after East 58th, you want to go to Park Ave. That's just south of it. Now Park Ave has another MG5. So that's 2 MG5s in this video. Now this MG5, or the first MG5 from the base of ops at the advanced weapons vendor, had this one, the destructive, predatory, competent. However, at Park Ave, there is a destructive, prepared, competent. So whichever way you want to have your MG5, you have 2 different options. Now if you look at the 2, at the top and the bottom of my inventory, one is rolled a little bit higher than the other one, so you do have to take that into account. But besides that, destructive, prepared, competent, destructive, predatory, competent. So either way, you have pretty close to the same rolls, just one is 10 higher in gear score than the other. And that is at Park Ave. So after Park Ave, you're going to stay on the east side, and you're going to move down south to East 46th. Now East 46th, that's your DZ5 East vendor. And at East 46, there's quite a surprise. We'll see how long this loading screen takes me. Now this is one of the only ones I did not pick up. So right here, you have a G36C. I'll wait for Fei Lao to shut up. Thank you, Feilau. Anyways, this G36 has Deadly Unforgiving, Focused. Yeah, I would keep that and then just optimize it. It's a 262. You know, if you want to do something new, throw on a G36. Go have some fun. That'll definitely spice some things up for you. Now we have two more that I have in my inventory. So I will talk to you guys right here. So East 31st, your DZ1 East has a Vigorous chess piece. Now this Vigorous chess piece is a 276. It is rolled stamina, pretty high at 1250. The armor is a little low at 1912. However, it has all resistance and health, and ammo capacity as your minor. What I would do personally, roll off all resistance, either have EDR, enemy armor damage, skill haste, any of those three, just not all resistance. So take that off, optimize it, or you could keep that and then just re-roll it to firearms. Either way, it's a good Vigorous piece to have. And finally, the last piece is going to be at West 31st. That's going to be your DZ1 West checkpoint. And at DZ1 West, they have a Pulse Crit Hit Damage mod. Now, this week you have both a maxed out Pulse Crit Hit chance, and now you have a Pulse Crit Hit Damage mod. So that's for all of you max, crit builds with your 60% and you need more crit damage. Throw all these mods on, put on a little pulse, get your extra, 15-20% pulse damage, have a good day. But besides that, that was a pretty lengthy weapon or weekly vendor reset. Remember, it's for the 5th to the 12th, so get it while it lasts. I am Kamikazevondoom. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next week. Take care. Kamikazevondoom out.
Hey, get over here before someone notices you.